Welcome to Slooh This Week on May 6th, 2024. Coming up, what's new at Slooh, what's up this week, and our student spotlight. What's new at Slooh? We're excited to announce the launch of our Summer School 2024 Learning Progression, a series of Quest learning activities targeted at grade 4 through 8 to support educators in a summer school environment. You can find the learning progression by selecting the Quest button, then select All Quests, then filter on Summer School 2024 and you'll see the 6 quests you can assign to your summer school students. Before we move on to our special student spotlight, let's take a look at what's up this week. The moon is barely visible as a 4% waning crescent phase at the start of the week, and it's new moon on Wednesday, and ends the week as a tiny sliver of silver as a waxing crescent. We have some special missions scheduled on Thursday and Friday to capture this incredibly young moon, so make sure you join them to capture this barely 2-day-old moon. What about the planets this week? Saturn, Mars and Neptune are getting higher and higher in our pre-dawn skies. The other planets are too close to the Sun to observe. The dwarf planet Pluto is also visible. With virtually no moonlight to spoil your images of deep sky objects, it's the perfect period to capture very faint objects such as nebulae and faint galaxies. In this week's Student Spotlight, we're celebrating one of our most successful users this week, the University of Oldenburg. While I tell you how they're using Slooh so successfully, I'll show you some of their students' fabulous observations and quest posters, including those from Jojo, Denise, Anastasia, Yana, Jonas, Yona, Merit, Pata, Paul D, Duke and Sarah. Now, along with his fellow lecturers and tutors, Professor Bjorn Popp has been using Slooh with some of his PhD students for years, but over the last couple of years he's been using Slooh in their introductory astronomy and astrophysics course with great success. Like most of our successful educators, Bjorn uses Slooh's gamification to foster engagement with his students. He assigns certain Quest learning activities that relate to their course content and curriculum, but he also tells his students they must earn 3,000 gravity points to pass the course. Students choose quests that specifically interest them. They discuss quest missions and their Astro course in their workspace, and they share observations to their workspace and the general community. Bjorn encourages the use of English in their observations to practice their language skills and allow others in the community to interact with their content. All of this has resulted in the University of Oldenburg surging to the top of the leaderboard this year. They've already broken all previous records, eclipsing their total last year. But I wonder, can they break the magical 1,000,000 gravity point threshold before their course finishes this year? The common success factors among our education leaders at Slooh are assigning some quests and encouraging students to choose additional quests. They also encourage their students to engage with each other and the community by using their workspace discussions area and sharing observations. Well, congrats to Oldenburg and to all of those at the top of our leaderboard. You're pathfinding for other educators who can follow your best practice in how to engage their students in the classroom with Slooh's live astronomy platform. Now, don't forget, if you'd like to be featured in our Student Spotlight, share your own observations or quest posters with the community. That wraps it up for this week. Until next time, clear skies everyone.